I'm not a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I grew up on the old Sonic video games that I played on Sega Genesis. I have a better understanding of the Mario Brothers more so than I do with Sonic. So that makes me ask myself, why did I watch this movie? I say it brings back nostalgia. I remember all of those late nights staying up with my cousin, playing the Sonic games on Sega Genesis, while eating those little Debbly chocolate cupcakes, zebra cakes, strawberry shortcake rolls, and those delicious pecan spin wheel pastries.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. Super Sonic.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him. Super Sonic.
The movie kicks things off with narration from our main character Sonic, who is voiced by Ben Schwartz. When we rewind the events to the beginning, we learn that Sonic is on the run from creatures that want to take his power. I have no idea who this character is, so I'm just going to call her the Owl. The Owl gives Sonic some rings that help him instantly travel from one location to another. Sonic settles for Earth. He feels lonely and depressed. An electrical surge caused by Sonic alerts the government of his presence. Enter Dr. Robotnik, who is played by Jim Carrey.
His men report to me now. Blah, 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 blah.
Excuse me? Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares.
Sonic ends up on the run, but he has a trusted friend in Tom, who is played by James Marsden.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Shenanigans ensue, and by the end of it all, I thought the movie was pretty entertaining. Jim Carrey stole the show in this movie for me. As soon as Jim Carrey popped up on screen, he just hams it up, dials it up to 11, to 1,000, infinity and beyond in this movie. Jim Carrey is mwah. The Sonic character is very interesting because originally the character was supposed to look different, but there was a lot of backlash. At the time, I didn't care because I wasn't going to watch this movie. Due to the fan backlash, the studio or whoever decided to change the look of Sonic to the accurate version of the character, and it works. The CGI I don't think is great, but I don't think it's bad either. I think the CGI does blend in well with the real world. The only negative thing I can say about the CGI is that I think some of the robots at the beginning look a little fake. I enjoyed Sonic in this movie. I did like the character. I like the voice actor who brings a lot of life to the character. Sonic overall, really good character, voiced by a really talented actor who delivered a very convincing voice performance. James Marsden is here and he does a good job. We learn a little bit about him and his life, and our introduction to his character is pretty funny. It's interesting. James Marsden does a great job with what he has to work with, and he has good interactions with Sonic. I enjoyed Sonic and Tom's chemistry. Their interactions were good in this movie. I thought Marsden played off of Sonic really well. I don't know if he had to just stand there and act to nothing, react to nothing, but he did his job well. It was convincing when he was interacting with Sonic. I love the back and forth between them. It's not great, it's not bad, but it was good. My negative thoughts towards this movie, number one, is it takes place in the real world. I really wish this movie just stuck in the video game world. I don't know what is the point of some of these movies that have animated characters going into the real world, because I don't want to see that. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Sonic, I really wish they would have just stuck in the video game world, because what they showed at the beginning was beautiful. I wish we would have just spent the whole movie there, because the real world is boring. Even though it did work for the most part, I really wish they would have just stayed in the video game world here. Overall, my verdict for this movie is I like it, because it's fun and it's entertaining for the whole family. On a score from 0 to 10, I give it a 6. On a grade scale from A to F, I give it a solid C. That's all I have to say. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time.
If I could save time in a bottle.
I think that Sonic represents the power of innocence, the power of play, the electricity in a pure soul who just is doing his life because there is fun to be had, and that's my philosophy about life in the first place. You have to find something to do in life that not only serves people, but serves you in your heart, makes you feel like a child, makes you go, I get to wake up every day and do what I love. And that's the dream for everybody.